It's the Soul Fantasy Show, Soul Fan Show. Hey, it's the Soul Fantasy Show live for June 16th, 2021. Going over the top picks, plays, and suds for Draftkings Fanduel Yahoo. Please subscribe to this channel. Right on top, we have Paul George, Donovan Mitchell, Ben Simmons, Trae Young, and Joel Embiid. Looking at these numbers, I'm just going to go with Joel Embiid as his sole stud of the day. Even when he has a bad game. He still gets 50 fantasy points. He's 50 or 60 fantasy points. He's projected to get 55 fantasy points today. He had 36 minutes, so expect him to have 35, 36 minutes. Paul George will have 40 minutes. 50, 45, 49, 38, and 51 are his last five. 1.27 fantasy points per minute. He's projected at 46.85.4 times value. He's a value play of the day. 8,600. It's a good price for Paul George. Ben Simmons also had 36 minutes. 45 fantasy points. He gets it done. He still gets it done no matter what. Here's some of his stats. So that's Ben Simmons. 45, 34, 23. So don't let that fool you. He's only 7,600. He's very affordable. Donovan Mitchell. 53, 48, 48, 62, 57. He's getting 15 up, but today they're only projecting him at 44.3 because he has a tough matchup, obviously. 1.32 fantasy points per minute. That's Donovan Mitchell. We have Trae Young, 61, 44, 43, 58. He is 9,900. Pretty tough matchup. 1.38 fantasy points per minute. 5 times value. 50 fantasy points projected for $9,900. John Collins, 36, 30, 26. For 6,000, I would just throw him in there. He's getting a lot of minutes. So he's like right on the Simmons. Simmons is obviously getting more than him. But he's getting the same kind of minutes as Simmons. Same type of action. Clint Capella, 33, 37. He's projected at 40, so that's really high today. Clint Capella is his sole sleeper of the day. 6.1 times value. 1.32 fantasy points per minute. He's going to get 40 and up for 6,700. That's a killer play. Kawhi Leonard, 34 minutes yesterday. He had 51. And the day before that, he had 64. He's projected at 47. He'll probably get a little higher to hit 5 times value. Rudy Gobert only had 31 minutes and only 23. He's somebody you have to watch out for. He's not for 7,400. You're putting him in your lineup. Some days he does good, like when he had that 48. Then when he had that 23, he just killed your lineup. So you got to watch out. Shake Milton, 13, 10, and 21 his last three. He's 5.9 times value. Fantasy point per minute. Joe Ingles is a good play. Right in the 30s every time almost. He's only 5,200. He's going to get you 30 fantasy points. He's hitting 3 after 3 after 3. Tobias Harris, only 32, but he will have a much bigger role. The Sixers, this is kind of like a must-win for them. If the Sixers lose, they're not going to lose. I'm telling you, I'll show you right here. Sixers are projected at negative 241 to win. $241 to win 100. They're 6-point favor. They're playing at home. All right. So you got Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, Ben Simmons, and Seth Curry, who had 26, 24, 26. Seth Curry is the value of the day. Value play. 5,000. Danny Green is out. He's out for a couple weeks. He is not playing, so those aren't the top 5. All right. So here's the Clippers. Kawhi George, Reggie Jackson. All right. Didn't do good at all last game. Expect a turn, and that's why his salary plummeted. He was 6,600 and he got 27, 37 with that 37. When he did that, it went down. Now he's a little cheaper, so he's somebody you can. And Batum, he is a good play. He's getting 30 every time. 35, 32 minutes, 27 minutes. He's getting the minutes. Marcus Morris Sr., 37, 12, 27. His last three. He's getting the minutes as well. He was cold, hot, cold, hot. So those are the top five you're looking for. Okay. All right. And for the Hawks, you got Trae Young, Clint Capella, Bogdanovich, 29, 26, and 27. He's getting 41, 42 minutes. He's getting a lot of minutes. I would throw him in there if you can. Hunter is out. And Clint Capella is the second value of the day. All right, on the Jazz, we have Royce O'Neal. He's only 4,900. Mike Conley is dealing with a hamstring injury, and it's uncertain if he will take the court. Sooner or later, Mike Conley is going to come back. Will it be today? I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But if it is, he's 6,800. He hasn't played in a while. He may play. He's been out 4 games. And he only had 11 minutes that game before that. But before that, he had 35, 37 minutes. So he had 52, 49, 49. So if he plays, I would put him in. I'd keep an eye on it. Watch. See if he plays. Royce O'Neal. That's it. He's getting 35 to 40 minutes. And putting up 20 to 30 fantasy points. That's what he's going to do for you. Ever since he's been playing the Clippers, well, he had up to 30. He has not gone over 30, but he's getting close to 30. Yeah. So he could be good for you. All right. And those are the best top guys today. Let's see the sleeper. Let's see the sleepers and studs. Here are the sleepers. John Collins, Joe Ingles, Dwight Howard. He only had 11 minutes, but he had 20 fantasy points. For 3,400, I'd put him in there. He's doing good. Danilo, 17, 21. He had a 38. He's only 4,300. Kevin Huerter, 23, 5, and 29. So he's 4,800. Reggie Jackson is 5,100. He had 28 minutes. Royce O'Neal had 36. Huerter had 35. These guys are getting minutes, so I would just play those guys that we see right here. Here's the studs. Joel Embiid, the sole stud of the day. Joel Embiid. Trae Young is also a stud. Trae Young is $600 cheaper, so you can consider that. All right, lineup optimizer. 2 games and singles. They're throwing Conley in there just to let you know. They think he might play. I think he might play, so I would play him if he plays. Definitely, because he's pretty cheap. Definitely play him if he plays. Here's the FanDuel main slate. Here's singles. Joel Embiid, Simmons, Joel. They got the Sixers all day here today. We're thinking Sixers. We're leaning Sixers today. I'll go heavy on the Sixers. I don't think they're going to lose another game 2 in a row. They haven't lost 2 in a row yet. I don't think they will. I think they're at least going to win this game. They might lose the next one after that, but they're going to at least win this game. They're going to go up 3-2. they're that kind of team. They don't lose forever. They're not a losing team this year. And we got FanDuel single slate. This is for the Sixers and Hawks. But we like the Sixers. We're Sixers fans, aren't we? If you're watching this, you're a Sixers fan. Because I'm from Philly, so I root for all Philadelphia teams. When they lose and they're out of it, I get upset. I get really upset. I still watch, but I get upset. And this year, we're still in there with the best of them. And I'm really hoping they win this next game. Now, Yahoo. We will go to our Yahoo. Oh. Live games. This one here, I'm in 8th place. And fifth place. 5th place for this one. That was nice. All right. That's just for $1. This one I'm losing, but that was for a quarter, so I'm glad I'm winning on a better one. So go to lobby, NBA. We'll try single game Clippers Utah. So we're going to go with our flex first. Connolly. He is not in yet. He's rolled out for game 4. This is game 5. He's questionable for game 5. So for now, I'm going to add him. I'm going to add him in there. My star is obviously going to be... I really want to go George. I want to go Kawhi. I want to go Mitchell. I can't go Mitchell. Wow. You got the... Maybe I'll go Mitchell here. My star can be Tatum. And I can go Ingles or Bogdan. I'm going to go Bogdanovich. There we go. There we go. Now I have to keep an eye on this. I'll probably forget, but hopefully Connolly stays in there. And I like Connolly. All right, now a multi-slate. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so I'm going to leave Connolly out of this one. Should I throw Shake Milton in there or Simmons? It says Young is a game time. He's probable. He's playing, but his shoulder hurts. So that could be good for the Sixers. That could be good. Should we throw Simmons? We're going to throw Simmons. We're definitely getting Embiid in there. And I want to put Capella in there. So I want to double center up. And now I'm going to go... Curry, Jackson. I'm going to go Ingles, Gnarly. So I have 29. Royce O'Neal, and I have 13 left. So I'm going to get George in there. So we got to cut. We'll go back. There you go. Simmons, Curry, George, Ingles, Ganari, O'Neal, Embiid, Bogdanovich. I got rid of Capella. I really want to play Capella. But for now, I'll just do that. It's a Soul Fantasy Show. Soul Fan Show.